Okay. Well, thanks. Thanks for coming back after lunch. Not always easy, particularly after that feast of a lunch that was laid out there. Well, I'm also hoping that you did see sort of the sense of purpose in both Vibha and Professor Gupta's stories. Our next two speakers they've shown tremendous courage and determination in really conquering their inner selves and overcoming significant personal adversity. To my mind, they are a great example of what Ralph Waldo Emerson once said: do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. So the first up is a special person who, again, overcame tremendous odds to win over a life-threatening personal situation. A graduate of IIT Roorkee and IIM Ahmedabad, a seasoned marketing professional. He's had stints at BP and P&G. He's a visiting professor at IIM Lucknow. He's written a few books, including If Cricket is Religion, Sachin is God, and more recently, My Stroke of Luck, Alphabet to Author. Please welcome Vijay Santhanam.
Thank you. Thank you. Ravi, Rajesh, thank you for everyone in the audience now. I want to talk about a story, my story, a real story of my massive stroke, which is suffered about 10 years ago. That happened in Singapore, and I'm going to explain what happened and then how from there I recovered so far. That is my story. So, August 2006, we are very, very happy. I was very fit, used to walk every day, and all my medical results were very, very good, and I'm very happy. We got blessed with a child, bought a property here in Singapore, living there, and we went to Europe with the family vacation next to US. Again, after US, went to UK, went to US. So everything is very, very good. The point I want to leave is that even though everything seems perfect in life, life can spring a nasty surprise anytime. That's a point I want to leave with that. Now, 2006, August 29 is where I suffered a stroke. I was at home. I could not move on the right part of the body at all. I was totally paralyzed on the right. And I realized I cannot even talk. That is the issue. So we went to the emergency in the hospital here in Singapore. And next morning around 1 or 2 a.m. Is where I realized, Kainas, my wife, explained to me what happened. What happened is that I suffered a massive stroke. What was a stroke? The arteries on the left near the neck was broken, and therefore there is a clot, and the blood flow is not going up. Therefore, no blood to the veins means that no oxygen. Therefore, that is what happened. Once that happened, I knew something is very serious. At this point, I cannot say anything to her except sign language. So I asked her, put my tongue out, and said, I'm going to die. And she said firmly and very clearly, he said, no, you're not going to die. That is a very important thing for me. And she then said that, the doctor says that we don't know whether you will be able to use the right hand in ever. This is doubtful. but eventually you will be able to walk and talk. I thought of that. I said, not bad. I'm not going to die. It's a big bonus. And eventually I'll be walk and talk. Pretty good. In fact, if we talk about the American language, is it awesome? Because in American English, anything between not too terrible to absolutely brilliant, the whole range covered by awesome. Anyway, I didn't say awesome. I cannot say anything, so I put my thumbs up with the left hand, and that's very thing for her. The second important thing, I put my fist up with the left. As soon as I did that, she said, are you going to say that you are going to fight? I said, exactly the point. I'm going to fight. The two simple, the thumbs up and the I'm going to fight, as soon as that she learned I'm going to fight, her worries became almost 10% of the whole worry. I want to leave with one important point there. I could have thought, why me? Life is not fair. I didn't do anything to get the stroke. One way of thinking. Once you start thinking that way, you go to the visual cycle of negative thinking. I didn't think about that. I said, what happened? What happened? Now I have to focus on the positive thing. How I need to go further and get better. So on that point, doctor says one of the most important things you have to do is therapy. There are three types of therapy: speech, physio, and occupational therapy. So start with the speech first. Yeah. So this is the actual scanned copy of a paper my speech therapist showed me the day one. She asked me, do you understand what it is? I said, absolutely, I had no idea what it is. Yes, could have been Greek, Latin. I had no idea what this is. She was writing something, and there is something in the paper. So she is very cheerfully started saying, okay, that means we have to start from the beginning. I said, yeah, you bet. Let's start from the beginning. So that is why the whole theme of this conference in I had to relearn my language at the age of 41. That is a for me. And the process is exactly what a child goes to. Letter to words to sentence to para to page and page to page. No other shortcuts. Only saving grace, of course, is that I had to do a few years. Within a few months, you can do the same thing, but the process is exactly the same. Letter to word to sentence to para to page. That is where I started. Now, this speech, this also I had to relearn to walk. So the first week after the stroke, I told the doctor, talk means via kindness, my wife, we have booked a ticket to go to India to watch a ICC championship tournament. First match in October 26, India versus Australia, then semi-finals and a final in Bombay. So I told kindness, tell him that I want to go there. And the doctor told me, you are talking about less than 2 months. In less than 2 months, if you get up from your bed and walk yourself and you don't fall, you should be happy. So I thought to myself, that is science, that is your experience as a doctor, but the willpower is mine. So, what happened? I was, of course, in Mahali, less than 2 months from the stroke. On top, you can see picture was Alan Gilchrist Kelly. I worked with him earlier, and there is a different story. I was supported by, encouraged by Sachin, Gilly, and Dravid. There is different story. But I want to focus on other photo. There are 3 people other than me, 2 friends, very close friends. I am A, D18. One person in the yellow shirt, he flew from Jakarta to Singapore, Singapore to Delhi, Delhi to Chanderdeh to Mahali, only to come back for one day, one night, only for this match. That is the level of support I got from friends. And interestingly, this person is called Ravi Srilanan. You're going to see him a little more. So, then I returned to office, and after 4 months. So, I have many issues, of course, so I had to relearn many things. So, before my stroke, I never prepared a speech. Tell me the topic, tell me the time, I'll do. So, I have to do at 9 is the first thing, 8 I can have a shower, at 8:40 I will have a coffee and a little breakfast. I know I have to talk. After my stroke, it is not easy for me to do all that. What I realized, what happened the last 4 months, I was in hospital, the business went down. And after some time, I realized this, the results itself were not that bad. What we lost is credibility. So, what I had to do to my team, end of January, to sales and marketing, I had to say one word. Guys, don't worry about the dollars, volume, profit. What you lost is much serious. We lost credibility. So, I had to focus on 1 week on working for one word. If we do that word correctly, our communicated well. Second part, of course, match, because before that, I used to have a good level of match with calculus, stats, everything. I didn't need, hardly use the calculator. Of course, after a stroke, everything is tougher, but I didn't think, I had to find out what is the current situation. First thing in life, you understand how brutally, honestly, where you are first, whether personally in the company or country. Once you know you're brutally honest where you stand, you will be able to grow, get better. So, I knew that it is not tough for me. You say a number 453, the second number, I can't even remember what the person said. So, I had to do, make sure all my preparation is done, pre-read was done, always kept a laptop. Third part was typing. I used to type twice as fast as an average person before stroke. After stroke, only with the left hand, I can use only, I was 1/3 of the average. That is the difference. So, you can even think it's a negative, but I thought about, earlier my colleagues used to say, you write very well, but you write very long. I said, why not now use the weakness to be strength? I make this shorter. That is the way the mind works. Therefore, with that positive move, with my friend Sham is also a Annamai, we wrote 2 books. Is cricket as a cricket as a religion, such an is God, and second is the business of cricket, the story of sports marketing in India. We together created the course for sports marketing, and now for 5 years I have been teaching this course in IIM Lucknow. That takes me to my book, My Stroke of Luck, and subtitle Affable to Author. This is why it is important. I actually had to relearn from the ABC to author. So, subtitle is important. My Stroke of Luck, alphabet to author. So, last question, why people ask me, why do you use the word luck? Luck is, you suffer so much. Why you use the word luck? I said, think about the luck. I could have a poor family in Africa. Same person could occur a stroke. Who knew what doctor would have, what kind of money would have, what kind of furniture will have. We have to think about what we have now. So, as my favorite quote from William Blake is, every night and every morn, to mercy is born. Every morn and every night, some are born to sweet delight. Some are born to sweet delight, some are born to endless night. Way we are born is luck. So, I want to end with the last thing. Luck has been written endlessly. In my view, luck is above all an attitude. Life deals you a set of cards. How to play when is up to you. Thank 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 you.